2, 1. Let's get ready to crumble! Green flag is out. This is 75 laps in distance, 36 cars. What a way to run our Wild and Wacky Wednesday Sunday special here at the Bowl with our first of two Enduros, the Compacts, starting us off strong, side by side down the back straightaway. And once again, we have got some action in the middle of the field.
Yeah, the 666, the devil may be doing, was gotten caught up by the 0-1. They're both on the grass. It looks like they're both able to refire. Well, maybe the 0-1 is able to get away. That belongs to, let's see if we can find them in the pack. The 0-1 had to be somewhere near the 666.
One car trailing smoke down the back straight. It looks like possibly a tire rub. That's the number.
So Adriana Burton is still lying on the infield. She's out of West Warwick, Rhode Island.
13 is Andrew Cooper that's trailing the smoke there, the 13X.
Okay.
So unfortunately there for Cooper, I'm sorry, that's going to be Raymond Jacobs, I'm sorry, the 13X, and that car is...
This is good. If we have any bugs in the area, they're being crop dusted.
This is free fumigation courtesy of the Speedball. We have trouble up in 1 and 2, 2 cars in trouble. No yellow, of course, as I mentioned. It looks like they're able to peel away, but there is traffic on the way.
The 71 minivan has checked out. Now the 01 makes its way to the infield.
Keeping our eyes on the number 5 car. He was leading the way. He's through turns 3 and 4. Coming across the start-finish line. That's the number 5 of Billy Joe Prevost still leading the way. 99 is running second. That is going to be...
All right, we have another car that checked out.
Oh, boy.
And we do have the red out. So there's an issue on the track. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back running again. Mikey Hallberg waves that green flag. We're back to racing again. Yes, as we mentioned, they just stop in their tracks, and we get back to racing here at the Bowl. Still watching car 5. That should have been our leader as we went to red flag action.
We have the 3 up on the scoreboard. So that is Dave McIntosh.
Okay, so the 3's now out front. I know that was a close
Provost. The 25 is Joseph Wabo.
Car around in 3 and 4 on the apron. 25 car is going to get into the grass.
18 Peter Petula and the 67 CT. That's going to be Glenn Marion. So that is your top 5 as of now. And the smoker, the number 18. And well, there's an 18X.
And Ethan Russell's the 18.
Maybe that's Ethan Russell is smoking. The 3X, well, that, would you say that's a Saturn? That's seen better days.
That it certainly has. The number 3 still up front, though. That is Dave McIntosh. Being trailed now by the number 99 who pulls into the second position. That is Justin Descharme. And they were starting up front, Dave. They actually had a good starting position and taking full advantage. Oh, three cars around, and we got one into the Russ Holly restart zone. Into the wall down there. We got some young fans that are enthusiastic about the action.
He puts it into reverse, and the 22 gets going again.
Back rolling again. I like the resilience from Brent Johnson. He said, you know what? Not in the best position. Let's just fire it back up and keep going.
No harm, no foul. I'm back out onto the track.
You know what? Sometimes running a compact Enduro with a Speed Bowl, some of the cheapest fun you can have. And right now, the Speed Bowl putting on a great show with 36 compacts. And of course, don't go anywhere, folks. We have the full-size Enduro next after that.
For 50 laps. So we're just a little over 10, just under 10 laps in to our compact Enduro. The 69 looks like it took a punch in the face, and we can buy. And we're looking to find our leader, which is the 99.
76 is the leader. This is 76.
Okay, so 76 is the leader.
So that's number 1776. That's Chris Windsor. He came from all the way, almost from the back. And Windsor, the only other driver other than our 2 feature winners to have top 5s in both of the Enduros. He knows how to run long distance races and stay out of trouble.
So the 42, the TNG recovery Justin Whitney car has retreated to the safety of the infield. We have a bumper off the grass off turn number 4. Mayhem all about the track, some spots 2-3 wide with our compact Enduro.
Holy moly. This is my first Enduro, Dave, and it's certainly not going to be my last. These are awfully fun to watch.
Well, Jared, if you can imagine this in the 80s, they had an Enduro here. You literally, the first car was just in front of the start-finish line. The last car was just after the start-finish line. The track was ringed with cars for the first ever Enduro in speedball history.
That is amazing. Good to see it still alive and well. As we mentioned, this was a lap threshold type race. Car counts determined the number of laps. We exceeded the 30 limit, which pushed it to a 75 lap feature. And this has been about the number all season, Dave. 35, 40 cars.
Yeah, about that 35, 40 the count that we've had for a compact Enduro. So there goes the 1776. It's that white car you see working the inside off turn number 2.
Number 5 car still in second, trying to...
Oh, we got some mayhem on the backstretch.
Oh, boy.
The 23, somebody is sideways.
Oh, man. Everybody gets away clean. That was the number 69 car, I do believe. So that was a tense moment for the number 69 car. Everybody gets away clean, though, for now. For now, that's the key word. 15 laps in, 60 left to go. Still watching 1776 leading the way. And how fitting to be leading in 1776 in the month of July.
Now, I think we're going to have some people doing double duty. I know at least Chris Windsor is going to do double duty. Adriana Burton is going to do double duty.
Glenn Marion Jr. looks to be doing... Folks, thanks for sticking with us during the delay. We're back after it. We have 58 laps to go, as Dave previously mentioned, here in our compact Enduro.
And if you're wondering, here comes our leader off turn number 4, crossing the start-finish line now. Oh, I had the wrong one. Yes, I was right. 1776 goes by down into turn number 1.
Same colors, just one car just far forward. Yeah. Number 1776 is out in front. That will be the number 5X in second place of Jim Badalacco. And there he is, going only about 5 lengths back. That is a good race as they come across the start-finish line.
And just coming off turn number 4 is the car in third. That's the number 8 machine. And I've seen him in victory on the podium before.
8 Massachusetts, that's Richard Johnson. He has won a feature this year in the compact, so you're correct.
So that's why now I know what I knew.
Our other feature winner was Glenn Marion Jr., and Glenn, of course, as mentioned, doing double duty, and not just here in the compacts, but he'll be in full size as well. That's number 67 CT of Glenn Marion Jr.
We're looking to find Glenn somewhere on the track.
This is truly wild and wacky, Dave. The Enduro is always a fun way to get you out there. You just find an old car and you rip out the interior and you
the wacky used to be, we used to have what we call a flagpole race. We had musical chairs, which we turn the guys loose, and then we put chairs out there, and you had to get by the chair, and we started to pull them away and play the music. A hot dog eating race where you had to come in, eat a hot dog, get back in your car, go out like a drive-through.
Joey Chestnut would win that race all day.
Yeah, but what's Joey's driving skills?
Well, I think he could pick it up, but he would have.
He only had to do it one at a time. It's not like the stuff 7.
That's a fair point. He wins on quantity more so than speed, if you will. Looks like a black flag coming out there.
Right, so 47 has to check out. That's Timothy Bradley out of North Haven.
As we do have, looks like coming towards 50 laps to go. I see 52 on the board right now. And we still have car number 1776 leading the way. Just across the line right there. You can see the phone wheels off the back. He's got some arrow on the back of that machine.
The 73 has some tool problem. They went in, they have no right front tire. Period.
You picked the fine time to leave me loose wheel. Paul Thurlow would be the one suffering.
You're stealing my jokes now.
and that's, you can see the right front definitely lower in ride height than the left side. That's never a good sign in any oval scenario.
So leader heads down the backstretch into turn number 3.
And we are 1/3 this.
The bullhorns going by. That survived a few compact Enduros.
It certainly has. That is Dave McIntosh from Old Lyme, Connecticut. That would be Dave coming across turns 1 and 2 right here. This race has been all about freedom, though. 1776, Chris Windsor from Coventry, Rhode Island is leading. Checking out your leader one more time. Trying to pick him up along this Waterford Speedway. Got a little bit glare off the asphalt there down there in turn 2, Dave. We're fighting the sunlight here as we have crossed the 5:30 p.m. threshold at the bowl. There's your leader on the back straightaway, just going under the scoreboard into turn number 3. Still have Badalonco not far behind. You can see just a few cars back in the 5X, not the 5, but the 5X. The black with the red and white lettering just hitting the start finish line now.
And he has to squeeze his way between the 65 and the 95, and we have another red flag. So we did not.
One green flag back out here on the Enduros. 47 laps left here in distance of our 75.
We started with, 36. How many are we down there?
Good luck trying to count these ones out, Dave. We should have done that during the red. Oh, my goodness. We've had about a half a dozen fall by the wayside here.
I count 17.
17
left, because I started with the neon green car, at 29 or 69 coming off turn number 4.
Well, I trust your judgment with all your years of experience, Dave. Number 29 was the car you started with. That's Joshua Prevost. Possibly in relation to Greg Prevost, who won the
I would think so.
So, as we've continued to mention, racing just handed down from generation to generation. It's not just generations, it's brothers and sisters and uncles and aunts and cousins.
We have a spinner down the backstretch onto the grass.
Oh, nice. Right onto the access road?
Right on the access road.
Taking the grass.
This is a shortcut on the grass through the John Deere country.
I'm not sure if we have track limits at the Waterford.
I can tell you, the grass is bumpy when I take my car over.
And the Buffalo-mobile,
that was American 95 that tested the grass. Robert May.
Another one loose off of turn number 2. That was the same car, the number 95. You might wonder if possibly there was a tire compromised. And he's going around again. Oh, man. Saved it.
I think he needs Google Maps to get around.
Yeah, GPS may have led to a wrong turn here. It looks like the right rear is on the wheel.
He's done. He's going back as he goes the right rear flat.
We're at 42 laps to go. We're approaching halfway here, folks. Thanks for sticking with us through those couple of red flags. Of course, as we mentioned, we will get you an update as soon as we can on Ann Jones. Hoping that everything's okay there.
A couple of more compact Enduros on the speedball schedule. We'll certainly end it all out with our final event of the year, Smacktoberfest, as part of that Mayhem Day, the open competition event. And boy, that's all the way. Smacktoberfest has the Outlaw Street Stocks Compact Enduro, a full-size Enduro, a ladies SUV truck, and minivan Enduro, and Glacier Power Wheels. So we have Power Wheels, and that's all the final event, all the way on the 18th of October. The 00 checks out.
Definitely have to appreciate the speedball for just saying, you know what, folks, it's the last one of the year. Bring out what you got. Run what you want on the racetrack. You gotta love that grassroots style run what you brought type racing, and the ball always keeping that in perspective no matter how big or small the event.
I just wish we could pull off one of the greatest races I think you've ever seen, and that is a trailer race.
I couldn't imagine.
The first time I did one here at the ball, I was told to talk, and I said, I just saw a guy drive through a motorhome. I've never seen that before in my life.
Wow. The things that you see in all your years of race experience, Dave.
Oh, our leader got a little frisky there, trying to shoot the middle.
You gotta love the fact that the 1776 of Chris Windsor, he might be leading and actually pretty sizably, but not laying up by any means. He's still passes and pad that lead over the 5.
Well, the 8 Massachusetts has moved in.
Yes, so there was been a second. So 8MA is going to be, I'm tracking him down on our big entry sheet right here. That's going to be Richard Johnson, another one of our feature winners, trying to go 2 for 3.
So you got there's no spotter telling him it's time to pick up the pace. I think he knows somebody was getting hot on his tail with 35 laps left. And Johnson kind of held up by a little bit by traffic. Our leader is in the clear for now. But this is the thing, there is no passive fight like we get on a Saturday night or Wild and Wacky Wednesday. You got to fight your way through the traffic in an Enduro.
It certainly is, boys and girls have at it here in our compact Enduros. Past halfway, as we mentioned, Dave, 34 laps to go. We still have Windsor out in front, but now Johnson into the second spot, Badalonco into the third spot. A couple usual suspects out in front. It's a head face here.
Here's where it gets tested. He's got two cars who have him boxed up. Again, he shoots the middle.
Spoke too soon on that one, Dave. He made his own real estate through the middle of the race.
Now the 8 of Johnson had to get through the squeeze play down the backstretch between those two cars. Now they're pretty much in some clear air.
Johnson caught him. He's no longer chasing him. He is there. Love the taxi cab style sign for Johnson. This is the first fair out of town. This was going to be the fastest one getting out of here.
Well, get ready because it's starting to be a battle for the lead. Johnston had closed into the back bumper of the 1776. They danced a little
ways back. It's about a half a track back to third. Watching 1 and 2, Dave. Back to you.
Well, he's another one that's having to fight his way through the pack. So we'll go back to our leaders, and we have a challenge to the outside. Johnson trying to maneuver his way high by the 1770 machine.
At this point, I'm not sure if the high side is an advantage or disadvantage in these compacts. I don't know if they're handled good enough to have an advantage at this point. But with 30 laps to go, it is still side by side. There is Johnson with the bike down the back straightaway. They draw even as they go into turn 3.
So Windsor will once again try to shrug him off to 29 as Tucker out made its way to the infield. We have a side-by-side battle in the final stages of our compact enduro. So if you stayed and waited it out, you're getting a run for your money. It is Chris Windsor to the inside, the 8 of Johnston to the outside, and again, here comes traffic to play a factor.
Yep, and they got to use the lap traffic as a pick. Not enough room on the high side. Johnson tags the roll off turn number 4, able to keep things running, though he just got up against it and still has a position to the outside. Down the back straightaway they go. They're coming to 27 to go.
Well, Johnson had to back out of it just a little bit, but he's going to try again to go to the outside. 2 more cars stand in his way. One is the Chevy, and I'm going to say that's an Impala or perhaps a Malibu. They get behind the minivan.
Oh, I don't think Johnson like that one.
No, not at all.
I think that's the second time that Windsor has used him up a little bit off of turn 4, and Johnson gave him a shot in the back bumper side. I did not appreciate that.
Well, they're back in clear air. We're looking forward to when they get back to the mayhem, and that mayhem's going down the backstretch right now, so they're a backstretch away, but with 26 laps left to go, they can catch up with Johnson once again on the attack, gets to the rear bumper of the Windsor 1776.
Tries to go high.
They play a little Dodge car.
You know, one guy we haven't talked about yet, he's running 4th. That's going to be Adam Gray, trying to put up another top 5 result here in compact enduro.
Adam likes to race anything. He goes to Thunder Road when they have the Enduros up there and races full size.
Race for the lead. Lead change off turn number 4. Oh, and he takes a dive at him. Windsor tries to fake it out going into 1. Johnson tries to prevail on the bottom lane, and now traffic in the way. Look at that move from Windsor down the back straightaway, gets the lead back away.
Chris Windsor did not even lay off the pedal coming off turn number 4 and got by that green machine as it goes out into turn number 1. And they're fighting their way through traffic. We're getting down to the final stages of our compact enduro. Chris Windsor leads the march down to turn 3. Let's see what Johnson has. I got to think before we're done, over 22 laps. The 8, he tried the inside. Missed there, now goes to the outside.
He has a little, he got a little bit loose. They're running out of time though, Dave. He's got to have to make something happen. Johnson with a shot to the back bumper as it looks like Windsor just placed it right in the middle line, says, here, give me a bump draft. And again, traffic in the way of your leaders. They go straight through the middle, thread the needle. Drive of the day has to be Windsor with these moves they're driving. That's all that's kept them out front so far.
This is like driving down I-91 at checkout time from work. A little hip check to the side of the 1776 from Johnston. So the boys are starting to play a little rough. We have 20 laps to go in the compact enduro. It's side by side going into turn number 1.
They have to wonder, the contact's getting a little bit more physical. Do you eventually go back to our third place here, Jim Bevilacco? He's over half a lap back, but do these two settle the score with each other and possibly hand this one to Jim as we're under 20 laps to go, 19 now as they cross the stroke?
They can get physical, but they might take each other out over the race.
How many times have we seen that?
Exactly. And so
At the Speed Bowl yesterday, Chris Garside was fourth on the last lap of mini stocks.
The last time going down the backstretch, there was less than half a lap left, and suddenly the seas parted. Here we go again.
Oh, trouble off turn 2.
The 1776 has finally run out of power.
Oh, no.
Because the 8 got by, and it looks like he is sinking fast as Johnson goes down the backstretch into turn 3. Does the 1776 have anything but guess what's in front of him? A traffic jam.
Oh, high-speed traffic jam here. 17 laps to go. Still got Bevilacqua in that fifth and that third spot. Adam Gray still in the fourth. I have to be honest with you, Dave, I have not seen Adam's car once this race. He's very quietly in the fourth spot.
Did I see him? Here he comes off turn number 4, the 97.
And there he is.
So
he's almost a full lap down. As Richard Johnson comes to 15 laps to go. This will be 60 laps as he crosses, and Johnson is the one cutting through traffic like a butter.
Well, that's it. Now he's putting blockers in front of behind him.
And Johnson, like a hot knife through butter. Here he comes one more time. Tries to get by the unicorn car, the number 16 PT Cruiser. You gotta love the creativity there. That's Ed Brissett from Griswold, Connecticut.
And we have a couple of cars banging and slamming into each other off turn number 2. They keep going. We stay on the green. We have 15 laps left.
And Richard Johnson
coming through more traffic. I don't think you try anything more daring, like when you were shooting the middle and doing those other things, because one of these guys here could end up getting into you, cutting a tire, and taking you out.
You have to wonder if the glass slipper broke for our second place driver, Chris Windsor, multiple times fended off the charge from Johnson, using lap traffic as the pick, but right now Johnson's showing the pure speed.
We were watching in front of us because Adam Gray and another car, they almost got together in front of the leader.
Oh my goodness, look at the runoff of turn number 2 though. Johnson all the way to the high side, going around a 4-time late model champion at Stafford, and he is clear of traffic with a dozen laps to go. Johnson now just has to keep the wheels on it.
It's 12 laps left. He has a quarter of a track. As you said, he just has to keep the thing straight, the wheels on it, and going forward, and he's going to score his second win of the season in the compact Enduros.
Well, Dave, that's easier said than done, as we have seen in this very race. The number 73 car losing one of his appendages earlier.
But Unicorn just got the black flag.
The Unicorn has been black flagged. I think the magic ran out. 10 laps to go here. This time by through leader Johnson through turns 3 and 4. And like you mentioned, because the lead continues to balloon. So right now it's Johnson and Windsor and Bevilacqua, your current podium. Adam Gray still in that 4th spot, but there is really no battle at present. Bevilacqua, the 5X in the turns 3 and 4 is your third place car.
Everybody has kind of settled themselves out, but they are in a safe position to finish this one out. Our leader comes off turn number 4. Single digits finally hit the scoreboard. The 8 Massachusetts, Richard Johnson out of Middleborough, looking to pick up another Enduro win here at the Borough.
That would be 2 out of 3 this year, folks. And all of you at the Speed Bowl, thanks again for your patience as we had a couple of red flags. And, of course, we do wish the best for Ann Jones. We will give you an update if we can have one. But at this point, with 8 laps to go, matching the car number, Richard Johnson just has to win 8 more clean ones around this 3/8 mile Speed Bowl. Less than 4 miles left in his campaign for his second Enduro win.
We'll look to see what the 1776 is. That is what his closest competitor, and he is almost a quarter of a track back. He's just entering turn 3. Our leader's coming off turn number 4 and hitting his stripe.
I have to feel that maybe Windsor has run out of rubber at that point. The car definitely appears to have slowed through the corners. Bevilacqua still holding 3rd, and that's pretty solid over Gray. You can see there's about a quarter track between 3rd and 4th. 5X hits the line now. Adam Gray's in the middle of 3 and 4 in the 4th position.
Here's our leader.
6 laps to go.
Kind of a battle for position behind it then. But we're really concerned with 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. 5 more laps left. Held up, fingers held up by Mike Halburn, and he gives it to our leader, Richard Johnson, with 5 laps to go. 2nd place now crosses the line. 4 laps left in our compact enduro main event. One more race on the schedule. That is our full-size 50-lapper. Here comes our leader. Back to the line. 3 to go. Mikey Helberg getting ready with the flags. Give him the signal that we are now to the final 2 circuits in our compact enduro. Twirling twos. He holds them up. Richard Johnston closing it. It will be his second win of the season. White flag, one more time to go for the number 8, the Matty Tire Machine, to score a compact enduro win here at the Sea Bowl. So Richard Johnson will pull it off, and it is the 1776 right now to be second. Here he comes, your winner in our compact enduro. It is Richard Johnson. Second place belongs to the 1776. That's Chris Windsor. In third, the 5 of Jim Bavalaco. And then Adam Gray in the 97.
Patience, got the leader. Tried to pass him clean. He kept body slamming me. So at that point, just got to be in his rearview mirror and wait for him to mess up. And I just stayed calm. Just dodging traffic, having fun.
Who would you like to thank?
I thank my dad, right there he is, for coming out today, supporting, helping me work on the car, and then big thank you to Matty Tire back home in Middleborough, Mass, for all their help.